There we go. Hey guys, what's up? So I just wanted to go back to basics a little bit of this channel. So I'm just going to do some a little bit of PlayStation 4 collection for you guys because I'm a nice person like that, and it won't be boring whatsoever. I swear. I swear. Anyway, without that awkward, terrible comedy right there, I will just go ahead and show you my collections. The first game is obviously Street Fighter 5. I will be doing all my thoughts on this. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It's the next Street Fighter game, obviously after 4, because you know, numbers and shit. It's kind of enjoyable. I have a lot of problems with it at the moment, but you know, it's things that I'm sure will be fixed. Apparently, there's going to be server maintenance in about half an hour as well. I've seen. So I was going to play this tonight quite a bit, but I guess not anymore. So yeah, anyway, it's not too bad. So pick it up if you find it cheap. Deception. What was I say? Nightmare Princess. This game is really fucking fun. It's part of the Trapped series, actually Deception series, but the third game is called Trapped for some reason, because you know, numbers and shit. It's not a bad game. It's pretty cheap as well. If you guys want to pick it up, it's literally just sort of like a strategy in a way, like it's a third-person sort of strategy trap game. It's pretty fun. It's pretty interesting, and it's pretty basic, to be honest. Warriors Orochi 3. The Warriors series I fucking love, literally. Like, there's nothing more satisfying than going into a game and just absolutely destroying everyone you see. Crowds of people, nah, who cares? Press circle, beat them. It's so satisfying to play. Only problem I find is it does lose its fun factor quite quickly for me. Like, I find I can only play a couple of missions before I get a bit bored. But if I'm just generally not, like, can't be asked to play anything serious, I just pick this game out and just smash the shit out of enemies. If fighting games could be this good all the time, I'd literally be the happiest person on earth. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. This game is actually one of my favourite fighting games of all time. It's just so well made, and the graphics are so anime-esque that it's just sort of like, I love it. Yeah, so it's pretty damn good. I don't know how much it goes for at the moment, but I don't think it's that expensive. So if you've got a spare bit of money, pick it up. If you like fighting games, if you like anime, definitely one to pick up. If you like the Metro games, definitely pick this one up. Again, this one's pretty cheap. I got this, I believe, for £12. New, actually. I think it was new. Yeah, I got it £12 new. This version on the PS4 comes with the first two games, 1 and 2, and all the DLC. So obviously, it's pretty much worth it, to be honest. I'd say definitely. It's cheap now, and the story's pretty good. The graphics are pretty damn decent as well. So yeah, go ahead. It's pretty cool. Killzone Shadowfall. Haven't actually played this yet. I haven't actually owned it for a while, because when I first got my PlayStation, I didn't actually get this game with it. I got Batman Arkham Knight, and I haven't played that either. But yeah, so I got this for like £3, because my friend said it was pretty good, and he has it, so I'll probably be playing this at some point. This is just a game that I got because it was cheap, my friends had it, and I just wanted to play it. It's not that bad, like I do genuinely have fun with it, but it's not one that I go out of my way to buy sort of thing. I picked it up because it was cheap and my friends had it pretty much. Far Cry 4, another game that I'd say is one that you should keep even if you've completed it, or one of those games that if you just love open world and you love shoot 'em ups, well, I'd say shoot 'em ups, like first person shooters, definitely get this. It's a lot of fun. I finished and I have played through the third one. I haven't played this one yet, but I've heard it's just as fun, if not a little bit samey, but still just as entertaining. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. I got the limited edition. One, I got it brand new. It was quite cheap online, so I thought I'd pick it up. I've only played about 15-20 minutes of this. From what I have played, it's actually really good so far. Really engaged me into the story. And obviously I managed to get the demo with it, of the 15. I already have 15, but I got the demo as well, so I was just play that at the time as well. So yeah, it's pretty good little pickup. I'd say pick it up if you haven't already played it on the... Is it PSP or Vita? I can't remember now. Speaking of Final Fantasy, there we go. Yep, my friend actually picked this up for me. I paid him back, but he picked this up for me because I said I wanted to pick it up. I didn't have time and it was his day off, so yeah. I've played quite a bit of this as well. I've put about 2.5 hours into it. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but bearing in mind I've been really busy recently, so I haven't had that much time. But from the time that I have played it, honestly, I fucking love it. It is actually amazing. Like, honestly, if you love Final Fantasy, just definitely get it. It's totally worth it. People were disappointed with it, but I think it's really good. But make sure you also watch Kingsglaive, the film, before you play the game. Okay, so JStars. This game I didn't even actually know existed until it just popped up on recommended on Amazon, and also on my recommended video list on YouTube. And oh my god, I have never, like, aside from the Naruto game, I've never been so happy when it comes to fighters. Literally just a whole mishmash of anime characters, all fighting each other. 3 versus 3. I think you can do 1 versus 1 as well, and 2v2, but I do 3v3 because it's more fun. They have like bursts. They have like, oh, just honestly buy it. It's totally worth it. I don't know how much it is. I got it brand new when there was a sale going on, but I think it's a little bit pricey now. Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. I've finished it. I have actually finished this game. It does remind me a lot of Baldur's Gate on the PlayStation 2, which was one of my favourite games on the PlayStation 2. And when I saw obviously Diablo 3, my friends are playing it. Obviously, I picked it up, and my friends got me into it heavily. I put a lot of hours into this. I spent days on this pretty much. Like, I'd just sit down, start, and then be like, only an hour. Like 5-6 hours later, still playing it. So, you know, definitely worth picking that one up if you're into good, just a bit of time wasting shit. So I quite like Sniper Elite. So I saw that Zombie Army Trilogy, and I thought, shit, that looks pretty damn good. And then I saw that it was part of the Sniper Elite series, but of like zombies and that. And I saw it was only on PC at the time, and I was like, damn, that sucks. And then they released it on PS4, and I was like, yes, yes. It does get a little bit tedious at times, but that is only off. I mean, at the time I'd been playing it for about 3-4 hours. So I'd say like in sort of like 2-hour bursts, it's actually a pretty fun game, but it does get a bit tedious after a while because it is quite samey. But it is still really fun. I think it's better if you play with friends, because obviously I was playing on my own at the time because I don't think I had Plus. But yeah, it's definitely better to play with friends. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. Ooh, I haven't even been to the gym yet, and I'm tired. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I haven't played this yet either. This was just a quick pick up by me a while ago because it was going really cheap once again. It was going for about £10 and it had only just recently been released. I haven't actually played this yet, but I have seen quite a lot of gameplay on it, and it does look pretty damn fun, and it does look like my kind of game as well, so I'll definitely give it a try, and obviously I'll bring a My Thoughts episode out once I have played it, like I do with a lot of my stuff. I say that. I will be doing. Coming back to the Warrior series, Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition. I did have it on PS3, and then obviously I got this version, so I imported everything over. Again, it's just the same story as with Warriors Orochi. It's just really fun to just destroy everything. But I have been actually playing the story on this game, unlike with Warriors. I've been playing the story on this as well. And I also finished it's like the side not the side campaign, it's like a side thing where you can like build your own forts and that. I finished that as well. Attack on Titan, Wings of Freedom. As soon as I saw this was coming out, I pre-ordered it, pretty much, and it came the day it came out. This is really fun. Like, I love the anime, like as a lot of people already do. I love the anime as well, and if you haven't seen it, then definitely check it out. And if you haven't bought the game, definitely check it out. I couldn't ask for more, honestly, in a anime port game, because a lot of times people do fuck up with the ports, but this is definitely an amazing example of anime turned to game done right, pretty much. I think they did do other games of Attack on Titan, but oh, sorry, but I don't know if we got them over in England or not, because we seem to get the short end of the stick when it comes to a lot of games. Okay, so this one's called Ether. I haven't played this. I've owned it for a little while, and I've never played it. I don't know when I'll get around to it. It does seem like an interesting game, but it does say that it's just a puzzle-solving game, essentially. You can't really lose. It's just trying to get to the end of the game. So I might do a playthrough of this at some point. Mainly just because you can't lose, am I right? No, I'll probably do a playthrough at some point, but it's just sort of like a puzzle game, I believe. But, as I say, this was about like £5, I think. It was really cheap. So I thought, why not? Last of Us Remastered. I haven't actually finished this game yet. I need to get around to that and play the DLC. But from what I've played so far of the game, it is really, really good, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the second one's been announced. I'm really looking forward to playing that as well, so I will get my arse into gear and actually play through this game. What I'm going to do is, I know I started a lot of my old playthroughs that I started before I came back, I'm just going to dismiss, and I'm going to start redoing some of them, so I'm definitely going to redo this and do a playthrough of this for you guys. And finish it this time. I can't show you the back of this case. But, yeah, this game, Sarah and Kagura Estival Versus. The reason I can't show you the back is there's no like nudity, but it's basically this game is Harem Central. Basically, this is ecchi for days. This game, it's just I don't even know why I bought it. It was just there and it was cheap and it looked fucking funny, and it is pretty damn funny. But yeah, it's just a harem. Like, oh my god, like even. Yep, no, on the disc there's actually boobs. Okay, well, yeah. I didn't notice that. But yeah, if you want a perverted fighting game, pick this one up. It's not a one-on-one fighter, it's more like Dynasty Warriors, but with more tits, basically. I bought that when I think I got it when it first came out, actually. I was just being a bit of a sweaty teenager in my 20s. I got this off my friend, because he didn't actually enjoy playing it, and it's Star Ocean. Was it Integrity or Faithlessness? I haven't played this yet, I haven't actually got around to it, because obviously when I play RPGs, I really have to get into them, so yeah. But anyway, if you like the Star Ocean series, I've heard it's pretty damn decent, so I can't comment on it though. Okay, highly disappointing game is Watch Dogs. Not for me, I wasn't really hyping it up that much. I saw some gameplay and I did like the look of it, but I'm not really a big follower of Ubisoft games. I got this when it was cheap, it only cost me about £8. And it's not too bad, like I can't complain, to be honest. Like, it's not something that I would be like, it was a waste of £8. It's something I'll probably end up keeping anyway after I've finished it, just to play for a bit longer. But yeah, pick it up if it's cheap. I mean, the second one's out now as well, so if you get both of them. Okay, this game was unanimously disappointing for everyone. Again, my friend picked this up for me, but I did, once again, pay him back, so I did actually pay the full price for it, and that is No Man's Sky. I don't mind it, to be honest. I mean, it's not universally liked, but I don't actually mind this game too much. I have to admit, I think it's alright. It's what I call a time waster game, and I don't really have many of them, so that's pretty much why I'm keeping it, as well as spending full price on it. This is quite, obviously, Resident Evil Revelations 2. Literally, there's not really much to say. It's a Resident Evil game, and I love it, pretty much. There's not many that I don't like. 6 is the one that I don't like. Wolfenstein: The New Order. I played and finished Wolfenstein 1 and fucking loved it. Played this one and loved this even more. They're both just absolutely amazing FPSs. And honestly, like, there's not many FPSs that really catch my eye, because a lot of them are quite samey, but this one's really, really good, and I definitely recommend picking up this one and the first one as well. They're just fun. Like, they're just fun. That's all I really want a game for, is just fun. I don't need over complex shit anymore. I just enjoy fun. Dying Light. This game is hella addicting. I have a soft spot for leveling up. If you can level up in a game, you've got me hooked, pretty much. This game is really fucking good. A zombie game where you can level up, you can get different shit and go around an open world. Honestly, you just couldn't ask for more. I have played some of the DLC. I haven't finished it yet, but I've been grinding the fuck out of the side missions, and I've been playing a lot with my friends and helping them through the game as well. Okay, I can't say much about this. This is Batman Arkham Knight. Again, as I said earlier, I got this with the PS4, and I haven't played any of the Arkham games yet, so I can't really play this yet. I don't really want to. I will eventually get around to playing them, maybe. I don't know. I do need to. Apparently, according to my friends, I need to get around to it, so I will. Sorry. Only Chimbara, was it Z2 Chaos? There we go. I picked up this game because I actually really enjoy this series. Again, regardless of how perverted it may be, it's actually a really fun series. I love zombie games. I love slasher things. Hack and slashers. There we go. Fucking brain. So yeah, that's what I picked up, pretty much. I don't know how much I bought it. I think I got it cheap, because it wasn't like a AAA release as far as I'm aware, so. Sleeping Dogs. I loved the true crime games, and I know this was meant to be True Crime Streets of Hong Kong. Obviously they couldn't get the license for it or something, but the way it's played is very similar to True Crime, and I fucking love those games, and this just does not disappoint. This is probably one of the best ones that I've played out of the series, to be honest. I know, again, technically it's not part of the series, but... Okay, so Alien Isolation. Never played this game, so I can't comment on it, but I've heard it's pretty damn good, and I picked it up cheap, so I thought, why not? And finally, Shadow of Mordor. I didn't actually know what to think of this game, and then I picked it up, and I played a bit of it, and I was like, yeah, it's really fucking good. There's not many Lord of the Rings games that I actually enjoy either, so when I picked this up and played it and enjoyed it, I was actually quite surprised. But yeah, I'm not going to go through my digital games, because I have way too many of them, so I'm just going to stick with those ones. I hope you guys have enjoyed anyway, and there'll be more like this eventually. Just trying to go back to my old stuff. Okay, see you later guys, bye.